So I have made what I think should be the maybe not the final weekly plan, but definitely the first proper baseline weekly plan. Um, so it's not too intensive at all, really. On a Monday, 7 a.m. Wake up, go for a run. 7:50 a.m. Should be home by then. Um, do my stretches. 8:10 a.m. Shower, breakfast, and ready myself. 9 a.m. VOD review. 9:30 a.m. Get my 2 hours done. 11:30 a.m. Finished. And then 10:30 p.m. in bed and asleep by 11 p.m. So, what we want to aim for is being in bed for about 10:30 p.m. We obviously want to try him earlier, but this is what we're going to say because if we're getting up at 7 and we're asleep by 11, that gives us 8 hours. That hits that crucial 7 to 8 hour. I mean, it should be 7 to 9, but that will give us the crucial 7 to 8 hours that we got from our primary research. um, Tuesday, 7 a.m. Wake up, workout. So a calisthenics workout. I might adjust what XL Esports do. So again, I'm gonna call this go for a run, and I'm gonna give myself the 50/45 minutes that XL Esports do. But I don't necessarily think that 45 minutes of cardio is required. I will record how much I run, and then we can adjust it from the first run or two. Pardon me. So a calisthenics workout, I'll look into calisthenics, or we can just copy what XL Esports do. Um, 7:50 a.m. stretches, and then from there on, it's the same thing again. Um, and then 10:30 p.m. The sleep time will be the same every night. Wednesday, 8 a.m. wake up. This will be my half rest day. Get ready. Back work then at 9 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Get half an hour lunch. VOD review at 1, 2 hours at half 1, and then done. Thursdays. So Thursday will then be exactly the same as Monday. So, we get this 1 day rest here on Wednesday from working out, and then we go. See, that'll look a little bit tidier, I think. Um, so I'm just trying to make this as clear as possible. So what's in the day plan, and then what is the uh, the not day plan, I guess, is just all I'm gonna call it. I like things looking very clear. So then Thursday is run day. Then same as always. Friday is calisthenics day, same as always. And then Saturdays and Sundays. I typically work on Saturdays and Sundays. Once we get closer to summer as well, I might start working at 11 a.m. Although I could potentially just say that I only want to do 12 p.m. shifts until I get into actual summer. Obviously, I don't have to do work over half term, college work, so that won't be much of an issue. And worst comes to worst, I just move that time back from 8 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then I should be done by half 10, which then gives me half an hour to get ready for work. I mean, it's 30 minutes ready for work, but I may have to do a bit of meal prep as well for work. Um, I think another thing to look into maybe is replacing these calisthenics days with jujitsu, because jiu-jitsu is a heavy um, workout load. It's a how many muscles are worked out in jiu-jitsu? Um, I was hoping for. There's a lot of core in jiu-jitsu, but what I was hoping for it to give us, and what the case is, that jiu-jitsu actually is like a full body workout, basically, as you have to use your arms, you have to use your legs. A lot of the time you can find yourself in a position where you're having somebody's full weight over your body, and you have to use just your leg muscles to be able to maintain that, because they'll be stood over you trying to get down onto you and break your guard, and you have to try and maintain your feet on your hips, pushing them out. And that is a squat movement. You are legitimately in a squat position working out your quads doing that. um, and then when people get on top of you and you need to get them out of your guard, you may put your hands on their shoulders and push. That is a push up or a bench press movement that is going to target your chest. Um, Core muscles, obviously, sometimes you need to maintain balance, or you need to hold people in a certain position in order to set up a submission. I think jiu-jitsu is a very, very good way of just, if I don't want to do calisthenics on a morning, maybe I go to jiu-jitsu in the nighttime instead. Um, Only issue in that being, I like to just have it. I do like the having it all out of the way sort of thing. Um, Whereas if I do jiu-jitsu, I have to do it at 6 to 7, I believe. Oh, and one thing that have forgotten out in this weekly plan is scrim time. If I just go get the example of how we do scrims, though, we have a table of when are people available and when are they not. So, right now would be looking at a Saturday scrim, Sunday or Monday, depending on when Sega is available, because he still hasn't filled this out. So scrim time will be completely dependent. Um, as for this week, we've already got, we had a scrim yesterday, we've got a scrim today. And then if we go down here, we track our progress, things that we want to focus on for future scrims. So for me, oh, and I also have to talk about things that I enjoyed about the scrim, or things that I'm happy with myself for doing. So happy with engages when I had Nano and Winston. Play slower, engage with a right, down cooldowns, punish slow rotations. Play faster when we have a right to engage, upper pick. Fight planning with more than just ults. Don't pin frozen targets, it removes freeze. Call to counter amp with wall and blizzard. So little things like that, and um, it does build up, and if I can improve these things, obviously as a player, I'm just going to slowly become better. But yeah, I will still be doing scrims. I just can't. We don't have a set scrim schedule, so I can't just say, oh, on a Thursday I'm going to be scrimming, and on a Wednesday. We do usually do scrims on Wednesdays. Those are the typical day for us. But we do a lot of Wednesday scrims and a lot of Thursday scrims. If I go back and I just have a look, the last scrim before that was the 26th, which is a Sunday. Then we had a scrim on the 22nd, which was a Wednesday, the 21st, which was a Tuesday, the 18th, which was a Saturday, the 16th, 14th, and 12th. 16th was a Thursday, 14th was a Tuesday, 12th. So we do a lot of Sunday scrims, which could allow me to like roughly plan it. And then we had a Wednesday and a Monday scrim. So I would say actually it's more spread out evenly across all the weeks. This is complete hearsay though. full waffle. But yeah, that is the weekly plan though. That was the point of the video, which I kind of lost track of. Um, Weekly plan is set. That will start taking place on Monday the 17th. So on the 17th, I'll be getting up at 7 a.m. and I'll be going for a run, and then I will be doing a VOD review, and I might vlog it. And I need to remember to track my running. That's important. That I need to remember to track my running, um, and maybe it'll show over time that once I start getting better and once I start becoming more physically active, this improves my gameplay standards. But yeah,